That was brutal. Niners lost 26-21 to the Jaguars, and this wasn't a must-win game. There was a scenario where this loss, would have not affected the 49ers at all had they started their third-string quarterback and sat their injured players. But they rushed a lot of injured players back on the field, insisting that they're all healthy, and lost anyway to a Jaguars team that had lost 12 of their previous 13 road games. That's a fact. And so now you have one of the more embarrassing losses from this 49ers team in a long time. So we're going to get into all the embarrassing elements. I'll take all your super chats. We'll do some prize picks. But before I get into Brock, I'm going to make you wait for Brock for a second. I want to start with the fracas that happened after the game. There was a scuffle. There was a near scuffle between Robert Saleh and Liam Coen. As you know, Robert Saleh called out Liam Coen this week, saying that what makes Liam Coen good is his ability to steal signals legally. It was the most backhanded compliment in the history of backhanded compliments. It was impressive how backhanded it was. I mean, it was like a two-hand backhand across the face. And Liam didn't like it. So after he beat Robert Saleh today, he wanted to tell him something and Robert Saleh wanted to get in his face, or vice versa. And that's all that happened. So what's going on between Robert Saleh and Liam? What was the deal there? Was Robert Saleh trying to gain an edge? Because it didn't work. I don't think he was. Before we move on to Brock Purdy, I want to put this to bed. I think the issue with Saleh and Cohn is that they both were finalists for the Jaguars job. They were the two finalists. And if you remember, it looked for like 24 to 48 hours that Saleh was going to get that job. Remember, Cohn wasn't interested in it because Trent Baalke was there. I don't know, maybe Saleh would have worked with Trent Baalke, but it seemed like Saleh and the Jaguars were coming close to an agreement. And at the last minute, Liam Coen weaseled his way in, got Trent Baalke fired, and got the job. So it felt personal. It seemed like Robert Saleh was salty about not getting the job and did his best to humiliate Liam Coen in the press conference. I think it was a mistake. You know, I respect Robert Saleh. He's a chess player, but I didn't see this move here. You lost. Prize Picks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. Win or lose, you'll get $50 for playing. Use promo code COHN, C-O-H-N, and download the app now. You gave the Jaguars more incentive to play well. You gave Liam Coen more incentive to coach well. You pissed off the whole team. Why? Because he pissed you off this year and took the job in Jacksonville? You don't want the job in Jacksonville, Robert. That's a bad team. You don't want to coach Trevor Lawrence. Or maybe you do. I don't know. So I think that's what that was all about. Not Robert Saleh's best moment, starting a petty war with the coach of the Jaguars and losing. But again, it wasn't Robert Saleh's fault that they lost this game. The defense wasn't good in the first half. They gave up 17 points. They gave up 3 points in the second half. They made the necessary adjustments. They got gashed by Travis Etienne in the first half. They did better against the run in the second half. They didn't let Trevor Lawrence really throw for a lot of yards. Although they played really soft coverage all freaking game and gave Trevor Lawrence a bunch of dinks and dunks, which is all he really can do anyway. So it wasn't Robert Saleh's best day. He got absolutely outcoached by Liam Coen, and the Niners defense got outperformed by Jacksonville. So shout out to Liam Coen. He's not Jewish, and we're not related. But any person with the last name of Coen, even if they're, Irish, I respect it. Because probably at one point in his life, he had to deal with Conehead. Oh, here comes Liam Conehead. Me too, man. I know how it feels. And it's okay. You made it this far. And I salute you as a fellow Conehead. Although we spell our names differently. Okay, that's enough of him.